Have you ever dreamed of a place where you can party, organize huge banquets, and walk into a delightful garden? Well, Claude De Lorraine, the first Duke of Guise, imagined this place and built a Renaissance castle in the 16th century because his feudal castle was too small to organize a reception. Châteauroute is very excited to introduce you to this leisure chateau, which is one of the oldest witnesses of the French nobility importing culture and novelty from Italy during the Renaissance. The Château du Grand-Jardin is located in the région de la Haute-Marne, between Metz and Troyes, more precisely in the village named Joinville. It is a typical example of the Renaissance style. Let's have a look at the facade. Symmetric, huge windows providing a lot of light inside, and walls are ornamented with a lot of references of antiquity, such as Corinthian pilaster, bas-relief representing mythological scenes, etc. It's really impressive. But a castle only was not enough for our Duke of Guise. To impress more his friends and guests, he had around the castle a sumptuous Renaissance garden based on Serlio's architectural design. By the way, the logo of the Châteauroute project is inspired by one of his work. This garden quickly made a reputation of this place and became a famous place for opulent parties. Even the French king François I went here a few times for parties and holidays. The castle will host other famous people during the next centuries, like Louis XIII with Richelieu, and now the Châteauroute project. At the beginning of the 19th century, the garden, under the management of a family of maîtres de forge or iron masters who own iron industries, developed an extension with an English-style garden. Then, the Second World War brought the first decay of the castle with many occupations by the army. After that, the Iron Master family left the castle empty and in a bad condition, until 1978, when the Council of the Haute-Marne department took it back for a public urgent rescue. In 1981, the department started a huge work campaign to restore the pavilion. After 35 years of works campaigns, the castle is safe and ready to host again. The department decided to split the management of the castle in two entities. On one side, a team is committed on the restoration of the chateau and the garden. And on the other side, a public agency is on site to exploit the castle with a lot of activity programmed here. These two entities work in parallel and make of the castle a major cultural place of the region.
En trois mots, ça va être accessible, animé et patrimoine. Alors, accessible, le premier, tout simplement, c'est une mouvance qu'on essaye de travailler depuis déjà 3 ou 4 ans, le fait de faire sortir un petit peu de sa bulle le Château du Grand-Jardin pour qu'il puisse être accessible par tous les publics. Après animé, je pense qu'un site comme celui-ci ne peut pas continuer à vivre ou à exister sans être animé. Donc multiplier les animations. Et le dernier, et peut-être aussi l'un des plus importants, c'est patrimoine, parce que on se doit de sauvegarder un site comme celui-ci, et non pas seulement le patrimoine bâti, mais aussi le patrimoine végétal, parce qu'on est avant tout dans un grand jardin, plus que dans un grand château. Donc sauvegardons ce si joli patrimoine.
No more huge and opulent party like before, but more cultural events are at the rendezvous. The agenda is full for the 2023 season. Visits of the garden and the pavilion, exhibition, theme meeting, drinks and cocktail in the garden with concerts in the summer, private events, and so on. This year, the castle had the honor of welcoming the regional historical days organized by the Grand Est Région. A 2-day event with conferences, visits, and workshops for children. It took 35 years and an intervention of the state to find a new dynamism for this castle. With that amount of beauty concentrated in one place, we definitely recommended to stop here in Joinville and at the chateau, especially in spring when all the flowers popped out. Plus, the city of Joinville has more historical treasure like an auditorium, medieval wooden houses, a monastery, and much more to discover. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow us for more content on our social media. See you later.